Hi everybody, this is the start of a Christmas project. I'm building a table and chair set for my nephew. I started with purchasing a 2x12 by 12. Well, this is it right here, and I cut the top into three 30-inch pieces, which are going to make the top of the table. And right here I have some reclaimed wood from a project that I was working on this summer. I planed it down to 1 1/4 inches. And I'm going to be using this to make the chairs. So making the back legs, what I normally do is I take my template and I put it on the blank, and then I just outline around it with a pencil to give me a line. And so what I do then is I use my bandsaw and I cut maybe 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more on the outside of the line, so that when I use my template bit and I put my two-sided tape like that, some old two-sided tape, on my template and stick it onto that, my template bit doesn't have to cut in that far. So now I'll just go over and make sure I have the right blade of my bandsaw and rough out these lengths. I was bandsawing and had a little setback. My 1/8, here you go, my 1/8 bandsaw blade snapped on the weld. It didn't flip around too much, it just flicked a little bit, so it wasn't too bad. So I had to just swap over to my 3/8 of an inch. This is going to not offer me as much dexterity as this little tiny narrow blade that I have in my hand, but it'll allow me to rough out the boards. I just have to be just a tad more careful. Okay, now I've got all the legs rough cut with the bandsaw. Next I need to stick them on the router table. So what I'm using is a pattern bit. Just to show you now what this is. It's a straight router bit with a bearing on top. And what happens is that this is my template for my back leg. What I'll do is I have some two-sided tape on this, and I will stick this to the blank. And then what will happen is that the bearing will run along on the template, while at the same time the blade down below will be cutting the bottom blank to the exact shape as the template. It actually worked quite well. I've used this blade quite a bit, so I'm going to go over now, and I'll have to use quite a bit of tape. Well, 3 pieces per leg, and I'll just line this edge up here, so that's a straight edge, with the outer straight edge of my blank. And then I'll just pop it in my vise just for a minute, just to make sure that the tape holds, and then I'll go over to the router table. Before I head over to the table, I'll just show you. See, this is the amount. You can see this is the template, and this is the blank, so you can see the edge that the router bit will take off. It's just a little bit, right around, a little bit more up here, right around the edge, except for this edge back here, because this is flush, and the bottom down there is flush. There you have it. After a couple of minutes, we have a chair leg. It is the exact same dimensions as the template, and a little bit of sanding, and everything should be okay. I just have a few other legs to do. So after my first, say, few hours working on the table and chair set, I have the finished back legs and finished front legs. Next I'll be making the side pieces to hold the legs together, as well as the back piece and the seat. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.